everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday morning and it is warm here in Ontario. I'm in my new overalls that I just got that I think I'm gonna wear almost every day because I thought, you know, I get paint on so many things that I should just buy some overalls and wear them and get paint on them and not care. So the only problem is they keep falling down. So I don't quite know what to do about that, but I'll figure it out. But today in my studio, my husband is going to be installing a piece of plywood on my wall. But before I show you any of that and what I'm doing, and it's a catch-up Monday, I'm so excited. If you have watched in the last couple of videos about my lost painting that was found, that was supposed to go to Kelowna, then came, went all the way to New Brunswick, and then was found. There's more. CBC Kelowna, because the painting is now back in Kelowna at Hambleton Galleries. CBC Kelowna is interviewing me in the morning live on CBC Kelowna, and I'm very excited about it. So if you're seeing this later, I'll probably edit and put the link in underneath. If you're in Kelowna tomorrow, I think it's around 7 o'clock, and it's gonna be fun. So my husband, I see him, he's coming. There he is.
I just have tools, I haven't got the plywood yet.
He just has tools, he hasn't got the plywood yet. So what I'm asking him to do is to bring in a 4x8 sheet. I thought you were gonna change into a tight t-shirt to show off your muscles.
Yeah. No, that's not what's gonna happen. Are you gonna move all this stuff, or?
I'm gonna move all that stuff. He said he's all of a sudden very softly spoken.
I believe the word is,
What's the word?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. So he's gonna help me by putting a 4x8 sheet of plywood on my wall. So let me show you this wall over here. So usually this wall has nothing on it and I stand this easel in front of it. And I've decided to put a 4x8 sheet of plywood on the wall because I have, from my printer, a lot of canvas that has gone wrong. So canvas that he's made a print of and the print didn't come out. And so there's a lot of waste, not a lot, but there's some waste, and it's just sheets of canvas, rolled canvas. So I've decided that I'm going to put a 4x8 sheet of plywood on this wall. I'm going to collect those canvases and staple them to the plywood. I'm going to staple them to the plywood and then gesso them, and then I'm going to paint on them abstracts, because you know I've been trying to do abstracts and it's very, you know, intimidating. But this way, if it's a scrap piece of canvas, I think, and it's big and I have a little bit more, you know, I can be active, I think it will be wonderful. So he's coming, look, there he is. He's coming with the plywood. I hope I got him. And he's gonna be putting it up. So I'm gonna take a little moment here and then I'll film him putting it up. Okay, he's coming in. And I didn't move everything in time. He's gonna be annoyed. You're not annoyed, are you? No. He's never annoyed with me. That's not a thing. Look, these, yeah, look, I'm gonna have to pin them up and then, oh, might be a problem. So, honey, it's gonna go on this wall. And let me show. What's good?
Well, that's not good.
Oh, I have a drill. Don't I?
I don't know.
Or is it inside?
I know you own one, but.
So we've got a screw in the wall that needs to come out.
Oh, you got a screwdriver.
I got a screwdriver.
Yeah, I'll kit it out.
And there you go. So he's gonna put up this plywood. Like I said, it's for when I use scrap pieces of canvas, but I want it low enough. I guess it can only go as low as the plug. I want it so that my grandkids too, that I can just staple canvas there and they can stand in front and use it.
It won't fit.
It doesn't fit? Is it too long?
That's 91.5.
Okay, stay tuned. She's got to go cut it off. He's trying to find a stud. He needs me to help him. While he's taking that to cut, I'll show you what I've been doing in the gallery today. So I think it's around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So I've been in here since 9 a.m. So I've been working. If you can see, there's a painting on the wall there that I think I finished. But I've also been working on some 12 by 12s. So here's a fun 12 by 12. And I did a little time lapse of this. I think that there's definitely a little reel about this on my Instagram, but I did a time lapse of this. This is going to be a giveaway for the summer show that's coming up for Square Foot Show. And squarefootshow.com is a online show that I run, and that's the giveaway. So then I finished another little 12 by 12, a circle, but a 12 by 12 for the summer show. And I'm working on a whole variety of other ones. I've decided that my pieces for the show will be round this time, and it'll be great. But since we're on the wave theme, I thought I would show you this painting that I just finished. So this is a 24 by 72. I feel like I'm yelling because I forgot to wear my microphone. And this I did some splatter on. So can you see the splatter for the droplets of water? Basically what I do for that, I'll show you. What I do for that is I take a brush, I put paint on it, and then I simply, my husband needs me, I'm ignoring him for a minute, I simply hit this brush and it splatters paint. I gotta go help him. You can do this all just like on the deck. So what are you using?
Track saw.
And I only had to lose what? 6 inches? 5 inches. All right, that was easy. All right.
You have to move your painting.
Oh, okay. I was just showing everybody how I splatter with a paintbrush. All right. So there he is. He's got the piece of wood. And he's gonna measure. It's kind of boring if it's just looking at a white wall. Here's my 4x8 sheet of plywood. There's my handsome hubby.
He's lost his pencil. Oh, here it is.
In my 11 by 20 studio. So I keep adding more and more in here, and I don't know how. I need a barn. Everybody, I need a barn. Doug, I need a barn.
I'll get right on it.
You'll get right on it. Did you say that?
I did. I was lying.
You're gonna get me a barn?
No, I'm not getting you a barn. That would require moving from this place, which you don't want to do.
Can you add an addition?
You can paint the basement.
Oh, that's true. I could do that.
Okay, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this camera up and we will put it up. Okay, so are you just going to use the trim as the level or are you tearing?
I have a level.
You have a level. So where's the stud that you found? Was that was a...
It should hit the stud. Plug.
Hold on. I gotta get my hand over. Okay. Yep. Amazing.
Oh.
Is it perfectly level?
Yeah, because that's level, so it's square. So
All right, so Doug's going to screw that in, and then on another video, I will show you what I plan to do. So thank you, honey.
you are
Hey, look at the camera, say you're welcome.
you are welcome.
All right, now he's slightly annoyed because I needed to go up 6 inches.
Look where your hand is.
Okay, that's good.
Am I flat against it? Are you okay?
Yep. Perfect. This is what I did to determine my 6 inches. So I could go wild. Because you know I'm going abstract. Thanks, Doug.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to the garage to get all of the misprints. This is what they kind of look like. I just have a whole bin here of pieces that were printed incorrectly. So let me show you one. So if you didn't know, I do prints. I do prints on canvas and we make sure that they're good. So if something goes wrong, we don't use it. So here is a canvas, and here is the print. Looks pretty good, but it went wrong. So we will, what I'm gonna do with this is I'm just gonna staple it to the wall and I'll gesso it and then let it dry and we can have some fun. And I've got a whole bunch of these. And what I think I'll do is staple up at the bottom of this board. I think I'm gonna staple my canvas drop sheet so that I'm not worried about the wall and the floor and the trim. And then the grandkids can come and this can be their thing and they can paint. So isn't that great? So come along, watch me, it's not gonna be all that interesting, but watch me staple this up. So I'm using a staple gun. I'm using a staple gun to do this. I'm not even gonna worry if it's all that straight, but I can eyeball it, and I'll start in the middle, and I'll go to the end. I'll go down just like as if you were stretching canvas to begin with, and go to the end, and then pull tight. And I'm not gonna staple all the way around, like every inch or anything like that, because I'm trying to make this be practice, fun, and not worry about it. And I think that that's gonna make it more effective for me to actually not worry and to learn a little bit about abstract painting. So I've stapled all the way around. I'm gonna gesso over this, and I can see there was a few issues with ink, things like that. I'm gonna gesso over it, and if the painting works, it'll probably, you know, by the time I stretch it or frame it, it would become quite small. But I have larger canvas, so I can do a large one. So here we go. Let's gesso that. So I'm going to use basic gesso, acrylic gesso, which is great. Now the hair is crazy this morning, today, this afternoon, but that's okay. You get me? If I only videotaped when I was all, you know, coiffed and looking good, I don't think I would ever do this. So here I'm gonna gesso. And probably I will also paint it red, because that's what I do. Or maybe for abstract, I'll use a different color. So if you're just tuning in and you don't know what I'm doing, this is a print. Don't worry, it's not an original that I'm going over. It's a print. And you can find my prints on my website. So here we are. I'm gessoing this. It's gonna be something that I can work on fast and furiously. I like the fact that it's a piece of plywood on my wall because it's not taking up space that an easel does. Try to get some of those brush strokes out, but I don't think it'll matter. It's gonna be an abstract. So what I'm gonna do also is staple some of these a little lower when I know my grandkids are coming over, and they'll be able to work, and maybe we'll have a project for one weekend where they build the whole thing. So there's what I have been doing today. I do have a painting on the wall. I'm working on, I had color blocked it in another video, so I'm gonna not show it to you in this video. I'll show it to you in another, because I'll talk to you about what I did on that today in that video. Like and subscribe. It was a little chaotic, this one, but that's fun, it's fine. Listen to me on CBC. You could just type in CBC Julia Veenstra, and I think the articles are gonna come up with the links. And if you're in Kelowna, maybe you heard me. So again, like and subscribe. The more you do that, the more it puts it out there, and the more encouraged I am to do awesome print videos for you. And I hope you have a great day. I'm having a great day. See you in the next one. Before I sign off though, I'm gonna give you a little bit of bonus footage and show you how absolutely crazy the studio becomes at the end of a work day. And then I go in, look, I gotta wash all those brushes. I gotta strip all those palettes. It gets crazy. I gotta put things back. I gotta line things up. These are pieces that I'm gonna be working on. I just thought you might wanna actually see the working studio at the end. And there's a great big tall piece that I'm embellishing for a wonderful client who has bought more than one of my paintings. We have fun. I go play in the water table after. Have a great day.